Hello, welcome to the next ReeVlog. Done a lot of these lately. You may guess from the location, the general sweat I have that most of it's evaporated by this point. Bedraggled hair, just did my run, the weekendly run that I don't do every weekend, but I try. It's a bit later than usual today. Didn't get to sleep until like midnight. Very rare for me, but you know, it happens. Insomnia. Shakabra. I think it's because I had a lot of stuff to do yesterday. It took me a while to get it done, by which point I'd already pushed through tired into post-tired. So at that point I was just like, great. The chronic fatigue wasn't too bad yesterday. It's worse than yesterday today, but still not terrible. This week's mile-ish run was 8 minutes 10 seconds. But I have the bag with me today, in which I have a blanket that if I were to train like at a field or something, and I want to do sit-ups and not get my clothes dirty, I could potentially put on the ground. That's in a carrier bag. I have a Lucozade orange, it's a big bottle. I had this, which is full of a soluble electrolyte beverage. It's a Dubby Energy Hydro. If you want to get 10% off, I will try and sort out link and code below, because that's something I can do. But beyond which, there's like wallet, inhaler, keys, all in there. So it's not a huge amount more, but you know, like a litre and a half of fluids plus their containers. The bag itself is, as far as bags go, not light. Makes a difference. And all I'd consumed before I came was a no caffeine pre-workout and a cup of coffee, which you might think kind of defeats the purpose of the no caffeine pre-workout, but the no caffeine pre-workout is just to promote blood flow, which my caffeinated pre-workout that I have at the moment doesn't do as good of a job of. That's more about the mental clarity. So yeah, whatever though. So what are my plans for the day, for the weekend, for the week, for the year? Let's find out, shall we? Today I have Dev Diary 3, I believe it's called, podcast tangent, I guess, with the friend that I do the podcast with. That's going to be 8 AM. I was going to go to the post office to finish off my SIA license application, because you have to do that at a post office. However, it has to be a specific post office. Only certain post offices offer the service. The closest one to me is the other side of the city, pretty much, unless I want to go in the city, but that'll take longer. And they close at 5:30 on weekdays. Now, just a thought of mine, I finish work at 5. How am I going to get there by past, let alone get there and do the application before they close? Because I don't know how long the application will take. So, whilst I was going to be doing that today, I was going to do that first, get there for 9 when they open, because they close at 2 on a Saturday. I received an email yesterday saying that, oh, you won't be able to do it today, as in this Saturday, or next week, on the Saturday specifically. The rest of the week, perfectly fine. During the weekday, when you are, you know, unavailable, the post office is available. Great. And I have to go there myself to do it with my ID, and they need to take a photo to put on the license. Even though, during the training, they took a photo, which I had assumed was to go on the license, because it was like a passport photo. I don't really understand it, but whatever. I might have to go on the computer and see if there is a what if I can't get to the post office thing, because if not, I'm not doing it this week, I'm not doing it next week, but I'm doing it the week after. The same day that I'm going to a wedding, which I need to travel to. Very much not happy. I'm not sure if this is the case. I can't really tell. I don't look at myself that often, like in reflections and photos. But I feel like my eyes are more recessed today. Guess we'll find out. But yeah, other than that, podcast, I've got the push-ups to do today. However, I'm going to try some superset stuff, see how it goes. I don't fully expect to do 100. So I've already done 10 push-ups last night. I don't expect to get 100 push-ups done using the superset today, because the plan is to do like drop set stuff. Start with ordinary push-ups, 10. Get up, 10 goblet squats with the heavy kettlebell. Lay down, hollow body hold to failure, roughly. I might do it for like, I don't know, 15 seconds, or to failure, whichever comes first. And by failure I don't mean like total failure, I just mean technical failure, where the technique breaks down. Then stand up, 10 more squats, again goblet squats. Actually, the second set in the batch I might just do as standard bodyweight squats. Promote the blood flow, but with less stress, so there's more recovery. Then from there, get down, 10 more push-ups. That's effectively the set. So the last 10 push-ups is the start of the next superset. So it's 10 push-ups, 10 squats, hollow body hold, 10 squats, repeat. Which means I'm doing effectively 20 squats and a hollow body hold in between sets of push-ups. I don't know how many supersets I'll be able to get through, and considering that I have been doing sort of, for the first couple sets of the weekend, 20 to 30 push-ups, provided I'm not having a bad fatigue day. I think I should be able to get through 3, maybe 4 supersets, and then the rest of the push-ups I'll do intermittently dispersed throughout the day. But if I can build that up, sort of 3 to 4 supersets, and to be honest, I'm happy with, if I can, do normal push-ups, goblet squats with a heavy weight, and then when that's, again, technical failure, drop down to like knee push-ups or tricep, bicep, whatever, switch focus to maybe crucifix push-ups or something, and have a smaller weight for the squats, and then a smaller weight for the squats, and then no weight for the squats, and then like, I don't know, wall sits or something. I'm still working out, I've not done it yet, we're in the prototype phase. But yeah, I'm excited about the dev diary. I'm going to have lots of fluids and ice available, because I'll need to have the windows closed and stuff like that, for stopping noise pollution, and by the look of the sky, unless the clouds decide from over there decide to come out in force, I will definitely be overheating a lot. I also need to have a shower before that, which means I have about 1 hour, because it's been 20 minutes since I left. I left at about 6:30, and it's about 10 to 7. We start at 8, so, you know, it's going to be a pain, but we'll find out how it goes. Tomorrow, rest and recover, probably see the family either this afternoon or tomorrow, and just sort of complain to them about the whole post office shenanigan. Then I also have got to put the washing away. I've got more washing up to do. I have a batch cook that I did that I need to Tupperwareize and freeze/refrigerate. Ooh, look, hot air balloon. You don't see those very often anymore. Well, I did see one last week as well. So that's 2 in 2 weeks. Maybe they're coming back. That'd be cool. Yeah. I also need to do Kung Fu, as always. I've got... what have I got? For Kung Fu, my form that I'm making to practice what I've done so far. Practice the normal form. And then just everything on the syllabus, really. And probably best to go back and practice a few things on the other syllabi. So I'm taking the class again next week. I want to make sure that I'm relatively fresh on their stuff. Plus, you know, you can never get too good at something. So more practice is better. Don't want to get rusty, as, you know, physical skills and techniques will get rusty if you don't use them, in the same way that I haven't used trigonometry in a long time. I don't think that I would be able to just bam some trigonometry if the occasion arose. It would take a while if I remembered it in the first place, which I might not. We'll find out. I say we'll find out. Hopefully we won't. I'd rather not have to do it, but you know, if I do, then we will find out. I'm very warm still. Partial side effect of being me, partial side effect of the caffeine-free pre-workout, partial side effect of the caffeine in coffee, partial side effect of just having ran, and partial side effect of just it being quite warm in general at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna go get home, do the things that I said I needed to do, and probably lots of other things. Currently playing Vampire Survivors on my tablet. Very fun game, very simple. Looks like it could have been made in Scratch, which is something we used in like ICT at school, just to like demo that. Which, you know, I reckon I could probably make a pretty cool mobile game in Scratch. It would just be too time intensive. And I also don't have a cool mobile game concept at present, so that is also a pretty big hindrance, I would say. Anyway, I said I was going to go, so I'm going to actually go, and I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye.